Before I start, I would like to mention that the following questions are from set A. So, question number 1, tell me about yourself. So, my name is Janice, but some people call me Janice. And I am a very compassionate, God believer, helpful, kind, sometimes a bit maldita, and a family-oriented type of person. Professionally, I am a detail-oriented person who loves to analyze almost everything to ensure that I and my team is doing the right things to benefit the many and the company. And as a mother of a 6-year-old child, I must admit that I am still a mother in progress who loves and will never stop learning new motherhood things to be the best mother for my daughter. In addition, I was formerly a business analyst at Subway Master Franchisee, a fast food chain based in Riyadh, Saudi. And just like the others, I also started from being a sandwich artist or a service crew and went through different position progress before I got to the business analyst position. Question number 2, what is your greatest strength? One of my greatest strengths is my positive way of thinking. Why? Because it helps me achieve most of my goals. Actually, it all started when I learned about the law of attraction. Philosophy says that positive thoughts will bring positive results. Likewise, negative will get negative. It's like manifesting. So, for example, who would have thought that someone like me, in all modesty, would be able to achieve the business analyst position abroad? I assume very few, but I do. And of course, for me, having a positive way of thinking will never be enough. I still believe that we must always have faith in God and trust God. Question number 3, what is your greatest weakness? Personally, I don't have much, but I would say in general, one of my weaknesses is criticism. Why? Well, as we all know, the world is getting bigger and scarier, especially nowadays with the social media trends. Criticisms are everywhere. And actually, that is one of the reasons why I am not actively into social media platforms. Question number 4, describe your leadership style. Yeah, so helping others achieve impossible. It is one of the 11 ways to define Leadership 2017 by the Business News Daily. In this lesson, actually describes my way as well. So when I was in Subway, Saudi Arabia, before I became a business analyst, I also worked as an area manager for the female Subway locations. And during that period, I discovered high potential employees, Filipinos and non-Filipinos. Now, the challenge was most of them were afraid to take their career into the next level. Why? Because of, due to a lack of knowledge and confidence. So what I did is I helped some of them by showing their potential and allowing them to attend and participate in many types of employee development and training programs, to enhance their abilities and skills. And as a result, some became a shift leader, store in charge, managers, and actually one of them became part of our team. She became an area manager support staff. But of course, it would have not been possible without the support of the director of operation. Question number 5. Tell me about a time you had to handle pressure. Actually, I have a lot of encounters when it comes to handling pressure. And one of them is the following. Imagine working abroad and experiencing the diversification in place within the organization. Some will support and believe in you, while some will not, and that's reality. And it can be because of your nationality, your gender, your educational background, etc. So, during my journey, actually most of my direct supervisors pushed and supported me in achieving more. But not everybody from the different departments. Now, to cut a long story short, I am under high pressure to at least, meet or exceed the expectations of my supervisors while facing the negativities and dislikes from the other team around me. Now, if you're gonna ask me how did I survive it, well, I just simply applied one of the famous Filipino phrases, which is, kapag binato ka ng bato, batuin mo sila ng tinapay. Or in English, when stones thrown at you, throw bread at them. And that is how I dealt with them. I will help almost everyone whenever I can. And believe it or not, it works well. And as a result, I was awarded a certificate of appreciation plus a gift of certificate, as the champion of providing professional support to 3 different departments in the company. Moving to question number 6. What would your co-workers say about you? Well, to be honest, I hope and I would say whenever they remember me, they will say, Janice, she's one of the kindest, best people I have ever met. Thoughtful, very professional at work, and a great leader. Question number 7. Tell me about a time you created the goal and achieved. I used to dream of becoming a teacher when I was in high school. It didn't materialize due to a lack of confidence and at the same time the lack of finances to go to college during that time. Now, when I am progressing professionally, I told myself that I would become a certified manager trainer for the company. So I did. And I became one and was able to conduct 3 or maybe 4 successful manager training. manager's training, if I'm not mistaken. Though it was a little dose and far from the original dream or goal during high school, for me the feeling was still fulfilling. Why? Because it was my passion. And that's why for me, I still consider it as a goal achieved. And last but not the least, question number 8. What do you think is your greatest contribution to your community? Why? To be honest, I actually don't have any specific participation in any community activities. But I would say two of my significant contributions to our community are: first is my kind of, again, positive way of thinking. Why? Because it helps and enables me to motivate and encourage others to be more, positive in life. Second is my way of not minding others' business. And for me, these two characteristics helps me contribute to our community in building a healthy and a peaceful community. That's all. Thank you.